she finds herself again stuck on the bottom, inside control with a very physically imposing Andrade. Look at the back muscles in that woman. She's very strong. Calderwood again, though, is going to the right move. See how she's got the half guard, Mike? She's also got the underhook on the same side as the half guard. That's what she wants. And Andrade recognizes it. She's pounding on her, grabs the guillotine, drops down.
Looking to finish right here, right now. 30 seconds on the clock.
Andrade has a nasty guillotine, Mike, and that looks good. Calderwood trying to get it out.
It is all over. Jessica Andrade by submission.
That is a big win for Jessica Andrade. Big and imposing win. Especially considering how good Joanne Calderwood looked in her last fight. It makes it all the more impressive that Andrade was able to do that. And it highlights what we were talking about with Andrade down at this weight class. She is so strong at 115 pounds. You look at her physique, it's going to be very difficult for women to deal with her if it gets to that kind of a grueling, grappling sort of a bout.
Fight replay brought to you by...
It's going to be very difficult for women to deal with her. Let's take a look at it again here. She's punching her. Calderwood tries to stand up. She grabs that arm in guillotine and drops down. Excellent technique here. She's got that neck in a precarious, look how she's got it cranked, and look at Calderwood's face. I mean, there is no way out of this. She's got to tap. Beat red. She was very close to blacking out there, and beautiful technique by Andrade.
7th career win by submission, 6th by guillotine, 7th first round finish for the Brazilian. To make it official, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jerry Poe has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 38 seconds of the very first round. Declared the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Jessica Andrade.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Jessica Andrade. Jessica, this is 2 incredibly impressive victories at 115 pounds. What an amazing move it's been for you to drop down to this weight class. How happy are you with your performance here tonight?
2 vitórias incríveis nessa nova categoria que você baixou. Como é que você está se sentindo e como é que você está sentindo o futuro da sua categoria nessa sua categoria?
Bom, primeiramente, obrigado a Deus. E essa vitória não é minha, é desse cara aqui, ó. Sem ele, eu não tava aqui hoje. Então essa vitória é do meu paizão, é ele que cuida de mim em todos os meus treinos. E, poxa, galera de Macaé, dia 17 eu tô aí no X-Force. Me esperem. I love you! Obrigado, gente!
Guys, I just follow what my trainer said. I don't owe anything to anybody, to my trainings, all to my trainers, all to my team. I trust what they say. I do what they tell me to do, and the results come like that.
Your opponent tonight, Joanne Calderwood, is known as an excellent striker. Was your strategy, how the fight played out, to take her to the ground? Was that what you planned?
Você sabe que ela era muito boa em pé. Você queria fazer a trocação mesmo em pé? Ou a sua estratégia era botar pro chão e finalizar no jiu-jitsu?
A estratégia era ir para trocação, mas quando eu vi que a envergadura dela era maior que a minha, então eu mudei a estratégia em cima da hora, eu vi que deu para encaixar, aí foi pro chão, eu sabia que o chão dela não era tão bom, mas ela é uma grande atleta em pé, então hoje eu acho que eu estou me tornando uma atleta completa e vou mostrar para o mundo inteiro que Jessica Andrade veio para ficar nessa categoria e quem sabe no futuro aí ser a futura campeã dessa categoria.
Well, she was landing good shots. She was landing good shots. The strategy was to stand up the entire time. But she has a lot of bigger reach on me. I didn't realize I was going so as well as I thought I was going to. I always have my jiu-jitsu to go to rely on my jiu-jitsu to save me. I knew she had the opportunity. I would have finished the fight with a choke in the jiu-jitsu.
Congratulations on an outstanding performance. Jessica Andrade, ladies and gentlemen.
Submission finish for the Brazilian. Congratulations, Jessica Andrade. Great to be here in Cleveland, inside Quicken Loans Arena. And look at that, Kyle Snyder from the Ohio State University just won Olympic gold in Rio, and he's next to the Godfather.
What? Beating me? You can't beat this. Can't beat this. can't beat this.
Less grey. Natural-looking results. Just for Men targets only the grey for a natural grey-free look. Just lather in. 5 minutes, last up to 5 weeks. Just you and the look you want. Just for Men.
It's all over.
For United, maybe. City are ripping them apart.
Shucks.
Indeed. A little flutter with Betway, I think.
No!
Yes, 24/7 football. Always a game to bet on.
I can't see them.
You can follow it live right here. Oh, City have scored again. I didn't know you were a City fan.
For the love of the game, Betway.com. Get a free bet worth up to £30 today.
Get started with the right laptop at Curry's PC World. Stay entertained in full HD with this Lenovo laptop and its Intel Core i3 processor. Only $349. Get your family up and running in no time with this Microsoft Office and McAfee Security Bundle for only £99. And George, our know-how expert, can set up everything and transfer all your files for better than half price. George, you're a saviour. At Curry's PC World, we start with you.
Ground floor perfumery, stationery and leather goods with some haberdashery, kitchenware and food going up. First floor telephones, gents ready-made suits, shirts, socks, ties, hats, underwear and shoes going up.
These are the champions. Shh. Die Meister.
Welcome to the UEFA Champions League. Every game exclusively live on BT Sport. Sounds good to me.
This programme contains flashing images and scenes of violent physical contact. Viewer discretion is advised.
Tonight we are inside the Q, Quicken Loans Arena. It opened in 1994. The Cavaliers won the NBA championship for the first time in their 46-year history, led, of course, by LeBron James. Tonight's UFC 203 is presented in high definition. All right, we're going to get Uriah Faber and Jimmy Rivera next. Rivera, winner of 18 straight, Joe. Take a look at the rankings. Of course, our champion is Dominic Cruz.
TJ Dillashaw, who, of course, won a really excellent fight against Rafael Assunção in his last bout. Very close decision loss to Dominic Cruz for the title, and he's one of the best in the world without a doubt. Uriah Faber below him. Of course, you've got Cody Garbrandt, who is on fire right now, as is John Lineker. John Lineker, who's looked sensational since moving up to 135 pounds. Bryant Caraway's in the mix. I mean, it's an amazing, amazing division. And, of course, Lineker meeting John Dodson, which should be a barn burner of an event.
October 1st from Portland on FS1. Cody Garbrandt coming off back-to-back knockouts of Almeida and Mizugaki. Unbeaten for almost 8 years, New Jersey's Jimmy Rivera is only getting better with each fight, making it the perfect moment for the most important bout of his career against the California Kid, Uriah Faber. Rising bantamweight star Jimmy Rivera will get the toughest test of his career tonight when he faces perennial contender Uriah Faber in a pivotal bout that sees both 135-pounders at the crossroads in a talent-rich division.
This is definitely one of my biggest tests ever. To fight Uriah Faber, shoot me in the top 5. It's like a dream come true. You know what I mean? He's a legend in 135.
Jimmy has all the MMA requirements. He's got the skill, he's got the heart, he's got the conditioning, but he doesn't have what I have, and he's going to learn that.
A longtime standout on the local circuit, New Jersey's Jimmy Rivera has quickly established himself as one of the UFC's top bantamweights, with wins over Marcus Brimage, Pedro Munoz, and Yuri Alcantara. Currently among the top 15 bantamweights in the UFC, Rivera would likely rocket into the top 10 with a win over Uriah Faber.
I could definitely make a run in this division. If I beat Uriah Faber, it'll show that I belong in the top 5 and I'm a contender.
A man whose name is synonymous with the rise of the lighter weight classes in mixed martial arts. Former WEC featherweight champion, Uriah Faber has won 3 of his last 4 bantamweight bouts in the octagon, with the only loss coming in his 3rd fight against champion Dominic Cruz. Tonight, the California Kid begins the road back.
My goals now are the same as my last fight and the fight before that and so on. Is to have my best performance. When I have my best performance, I will win.
This is a real sleeper fight, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fight that not a lot of people are talking about, but I am looking forward to this very much. This kid, Jimmy Rivera, is a killer. He's a very, very dangerous, very confident guy with some serious skills when it comes to stand-up. He's got very good takedown defense, and he hits real hard.
Jimmy Rivera, 18-fight winning streak dating back to 2008. He was defeated in his 2nd professional fight. He is 19-1. 3-0 in the UFC. Talking about fighting Uriah Faber, he used the word legend many times. He talked about Uriah being such an inspiration to him as he makes his way through a career as a professional mixed martial artist. Uriah, a decade older than him, he knows what is on the line tonight. He knows this is the biggest spotlight that has ever shined upon him as a professional fighter.
And it's just for a young guy like this is an amazing opportunity to step in there and fight the #2 bantamweight in the world as far as the top contenders. I mean, it's just, you don't get any better of an opportunity other than a title shot, and he's not really in a position to get that. Well, getting beat up here.
Like another father figure in his life. The twins work very well in Ramsey, New Jersey. The quote that Jimmy Rivera and his team used a long time ago, and I like it: the will to win is not as important as the will to prepare.
Both of them are very important. The will to prepare is absolutely hugely important, and he has both, as does Uriah Faber. When you get to the championship levels, and you get to the levels of elite fighters like these 2 gentlemen are in, you must have everything.
I got one for you. Uriah Faber, 19-0 in non-title 3-round fights.
That's incredibly impressive. Uriah is, as in his own words, a smidgen below the championship level, and he believes he still has the possibility, the capability to get to that. Very disappointing, coming up short in the Dominic Cruz fight, but you know, Dominic Cruz is on another level right now. And that's just something that everybody has to realize, and the division will rise accordingly. Dominic took a long time off, beat TJ Dillashaw, but I believe he's far better now than he was then. And he proved it in the Uriah Faber fight, where he was just stellar.
Jimmy El Terra Rivera looking to make it 19 straight by defeating the California Kid.
Statistic. I think he's the most loved fighter that's never won a UFC title.
I would give you that one for sure, without a doubt. And I think he's the most popular when it comes to his walking music because you can be in a bar or a restaurant and this song will come on and you start going, the California Kid, Uriah Faber.
Yeah, it really is synonymous with him. It's one of those songs. You know, Uriah Faber is just an outstanding fighter. He's so good. He has so much experience, and he has so many ways to win a fight. He has outstanding submission ability. He can knock you out with punches, and he knows how to mix things up really well. He also comes from Team Alpha Male. He's the founder and the captain of Team Alpha Male, which is one of the very best lighter weight teams on the planet Earth.
And young Cody Garbrandt, under the tutelage of that man, may very well be next in line to challenge Dominic Cruz. But first things first, Uriah Faber, Jimmy Rivera, 37 years old for Uriah, including tonight, 14 of his 15 fights in the octagon, Joe, have been at 135. The California Kid, Uriah Faber. Our tail of the tape for this bantamweight fight. Faber, 10 years the elder of Rivera. Uriah is 2 inches taller. Jimmy Rivera will have an 1.5 inch reach advantage. All right, let's get into the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Butler.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 19 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Ramsey, New Jersey, Jimmy El Terror Rivera. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 33 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 136 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, presenting the former WEC featherweight champion and the #2 ranked bantamweight contender in the world, the California Kid, Uriah Faber! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Gary Copeland.
Gary Copeland, our referee. Great matchup at 135. Vanessa, Chrissy, Ariani, and Brittany here tonight inside the queue. Quicken Loans Arena, here we go. Blue trunks for Rivera, white trunks for Faber.
That trademark wide stance by Uriah. Opens up the inside leg kick. So much experience. And this is such a big test for young Jimmy Rivera.
For sure.
But Jimmy Rivera presents real danger. He throws with reckless abandon, and he's got some serious knockout power. And he landed a nice uppercut there.
Been with the Schulman twins for many, many years. Rivera's uncle was a boxer.
Oh, good inside kick by Rivera.
Big opportunity for Jimmy Rivera.
Uriah Faber's got to do, Mike, of course, is use his experience. And by that meaning, present a bunch of different possibilities. Get Jimmy to think about a bunch of different things. Overload his mind with options. But if he stands in front of him and trades like this is what Jimmy Rivera wants. So I think for Uriah, it's imperative to set up a takedown early. It's imperative to throw kicks. And he's got to make this a fight where he takes Jimmy Rivera out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, mentally overload him, like you said.
Yes, because right now they're standing right in front of each other. Right. This is a Jimmy Rivera fight. This is not how Dominic Cruz would fight, right? Dominic Cruz would be moving all over the place, and he presents him with all these problems. It's one of the reasons why he's so hard to fight. Whereas Uriah, as experienced as he is, he's standing right there in front of Jimmy.
They work in the clinch. And Uriah out of harm's way. Uriah is known for movement as well. Let's see if he starts to utilize his footwork.
He certainly is, but right now he's just putting a lot of pressure on Jimmy Rivera.
And that may be it.
He's caught with that counter. He got caught with that counter right.
See if the bright lights are too bright for 27-year-old Jimmy Rivera. A lot of kicks early from Faber. Gets out of the way again.
Rivera's just ready to explode. Uriah trying to find those openings, trying to expose whatever flaws in Jimmy's style that he can find.
Rivera's corner was calling for the 1-2. Misses with that inside leg kick. A lot of speed from these two.
One thing that's happening, though, because of Uriah's aggressiveness, is Jimmy's kind of waiting on him to counter. Uriah may start moving more once he recognizes that. He's putting that pressure on Jimmy here, following him around. A lot of feints here by Uriah as well.
Perfect example right there.
Yeah, he's trying to get a sense of the timing of Jimmy Rivera. There's a good right hand by Uriah, but a good counter left hook by Jimmy.
Just over a minute on the clock. This fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Neither man landing too often thus far.
Nice counter kick.
Rivera trying to settle in. Realize that he's not in there with the big aura of Uriah Faber. He's in there with another fighter that he has the skills to defeat. Land a couple, get more comfortable with 30 seconds on the clock here in the first round.
Keep an eye on the right hand of Uriah Faber. He landed it earlier in the round.
Shook it out.
And he has not thrown it since. Now Uriah has broken his hand in previous fights, most notably in the Mike Brown fight.
Turned into Elbow City.
Yeah, he broke both of his hands in that fight and still managed to fight through a decision.
Round 1 in the books.
Good. Deep breath.
Master Tom, head coach Justin Buchholz.
Good. Heart rate down. Very nice.
Fabio Prado.
Good. Deep breath. Good work. You got to read on his power. He wants to just load up on your way in, so touch him. You're ready to pull and then counter his counter on the way in. You got your push kicks there too. He's standing right in front of you. Touch a little bit with the legs this round. Yeah. He's got a lot of the steam out of his big shots, right? Yeah. Make him miss, make him pay. Your single's there. You commit to that overhand, grab that single up.
Stay back, no good. What? Stay back, no good. Forward.
Oh, step back. Very nice.
Okay.
Throw it a bunch of times until you hurt it.
Okay.
Okay? All right, let's go. Use your right hand, left hook. Right hand, left hook.
Danny and Ronnie Shulman, the twins. One of their top fighters, Jimmy Rivera. Second round.
Beautiful counter kick. Waited for the miss.
Step back.
Good inside. Went low.
Go to neutral corner, Uriah. It's inadvertent, okay? Stretch out. You have up to 5 minutes. All right?
just a warning. It was in transition. Be careful.
It is always prevalent.
Everybody owes.
Inadvertent. He's receiving a warning. A warning for inadvertent. They were in transition. Okay.
Interesting.
Be careful, okay, brother?
Put Jimmy Rivera right in front of his corner.
Jimmy, stretch it out. Get yourself stretched out good. All right, you sure? You sure? Okay, all right, hold tight. Hold tight. Let's get him up. You ready?
All right, we continue. Inadvertent is what Gary Copeland said. Still a warning, though. Just 30 seconds in to round 2. Look at the UFC career of Uriah Faber. 9 victories. Setbacks to Cruz, Barao, Edgar Cruz. I mean, elite his entire life. As elite as they come.
This is an interesting fight. I would almost like to see this fight in a 5-rounder, Mike, because I would like to see if Uriah could solve the riddle that is Jimmy Rivera, because he's a dangerous guy. Oh, flipped him with the left hand. I would like to see if he would fight a different style, knowing that it was a longer fight, and try to lead him into deep waters, because he's kind of got to engage this kid, because Jimmy's got very good endurance, and he can fight this kind of style for a long time. Whoa,
well done. Uriah, 19-0 in non-title 3-round fights, and yeah, he changes his stance.
Yeah, his leg's very red. You can see it. He might have hurt his knee there.
Nothing like when we called the Aldo Faber fight years ago.
Yeah, I mean, nobody masks pain like Uriah does. He's just as tough as nails, and he just got caught with a right hand on the end of it. Almost caught him with that left hook.
Rivera's corner.
Take it to him. Take it back.
Good right hand, but a good catch. A good kick, rather, but a good catch by Rivera. And then another hard kick. Uriah's limping. He's hiding it, but
visibly.
Yeah, that left leg's very unsteady.
So if he switches his stance again, just past the midway point.
Yeah, he's almost standing square at times. Not sure which leg to put forward. Now the left leg is there.
And there is, the redness is behind the knee, as you alluded to, Joe.
Yeah, it was such a hard shot, like right on the knee area. There could be some damage to the knee. But again, Uriah's going to mask it as well as humanly possible. But there's just no way that didn't work. I mean, that was a powerful leg kick. And there's another one. He's hurt.
That dude has been leg kicked as much as any person ever in the history of MMA. Turns the corner, ducks under.
But he's still got that left leg forward. And he also still is being very, very hesitant with that right hand.
Now Uriah pushes forward.
Rivera looking for that spin if Uriah was coming in.
Not a lot of movement, as you alluded to earlier, Joe. Standing in front of each other, looking to score.
I mean, there's like some feint, some movement back and forth by Uriah, but, you know, this is like the type of fight that Jimmy Rivera likes to fight. Guy standing right in front of him. Another nice inside leg kick.
It's not a TJ Dillashaw, Dominic Cruz move around all the time.
Another hard kick.
Tight performance from either.
Yeah, and that's the kind of fight you have to fight with a tank like Rivera.
Yes.
In my opinion. I mean, I think it's not Uriah's style though, and I kind of understand why he's fighting this way. This is what he does. He pressures guys, he breaks them. But he's getting lit up with those leg kicks. He got hurt again with that one.
Final seconds of round number 2. Nice spin.
Right hand. You see the right hand finally, but he got caught with a left hook.
Good round 2 for Jimmy Rivera.
Very good round 2. Unquestionably limping as he goes back to his corner, and his leg is a mess. Let's take a look at the impact of that leg kick. This is the one that knocked him down. It looked like it caught him below the knee, so it caught the shin, but the impact of that could have easily tweaked his knee. And there's another one. That one kind of just caught him with the foot, but it was in the same spot.
Totally over, rolled through the single legs there too. When you connect to him in the clinch, dude, dominant in there. You're punching on the brakes, get good head position, get an underhook, get an overhook. Let's make him grapple this round, start wearing him out.
You southpaw now. You southpaw. We'll keep it going right hand.
Good. And come up with that teep to the face. When he changes
Let's
level,
go. Wake up, baby. Let's go.
The unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this copyrighted work is illegal and punishable under law. Mike over Joe Rogan, UFC 203, Miocic versus Overwood.
Keep an eye on that left leg, rather. When he got up at the round, he lifted that knee up high in the air, almost kind of shake it out.
Big swing and a miss.
Oh, you might have heard him with that, Mike.
18-fight win streak for El Terror, Jimmy Rivera. Given that nickname by his uncle, who was a boxer.
Good kick there again by Rivera, making sure to land something as Uriah tried to escape.
Faber, the most decorated champion in WEC history. 5 title defenses. But the kicks of Rivera, the story. That one, Uriah caught.
He caught it, but it landed as well. And he got hurt, and he got tagged there with a left hook. Beautiful shot there by Rivera.
Yeah, Rivera changed his timing there, Joe.
Yeah, not enough going on here for Uriah Faber. He should be in desperation mode here, Mike. And I don't know what the solution is. Perhaps it's to get a takedown. I mean, that might be his best option. Uriah, of course, is an excellent submission artist. And that's something we don't. Oh, beautiful kick by Rivera. He's doing such a great job of lighting those legs up.
And he's got a 2-to-1 advantage in total strikes. Landed thus far, and pretty much thrown.
Again, beautiful inside leg kick by Rivera.
Hey, go to neutral corner, Uriah. Neutral corner.
That's not good.
High poke. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, Jimmy, come over here.
It looked like an open hand slap by Uriah. Before that,
we're
going to look at it real quick.
Stay right there.
Let's take a look at it now.
High poke. We want to have a doctor check that.
Yeah, it was an open hand, like he pawed at him with his hands open. Look at it. I mean, he just poked him in the eyes. I mean, that was an open hand slap where the fingers landed right in the eyes. I mean, he wasn't stopping his movement coming in. He wasn't trying to halt his progress. Muay Thai style, which a lot of guys do. They get used to doing that with the gloves on, and it becomes a real problem. That was a swing with the eyes getting poked by the fingers.
Okay, you can't coach, guys.
Doctor taking a look at 27-year-old Jimmy Rivera.
Oh, boy. Doesn't look too bad, but you know, he's the only one that knows how bad it is, really. He's going to keep going.
Wait over here.
We're going to give him some time here.
Yeah. Okay. Just over 3 minutes.
Just watch the reach.
Remain in this fight.
Timekeeper ready? 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 Fight.
Uriah comes out aggressively. You see 3:10 now. Third and final round. Very countered by Rivera. Off that kick right up the middle from Faber.
A good leg kick by Faber there.
Joe Faber's been around long enough to know that he needs to push it here. He needs to showcase a sense of urgency.
Most certainly. I mean, he doesn't just need that. He may need to finish this fight.
Absolutely.
We don't really know how the first round was scored, but could have easily been scored from Rivera.
Sure.
The second round, I feel clearly went to Rivera. A nice leg kick there by Rivera.
Just past the midway point of our third and final round.
Watch your reach, you're right.
4 of the 5 UFC losses for Faber have been 5-round fights that went the distance. Nice use of that front leg kick by New Jersey's own. 2 minutes.
Rivera is so dangerous because you get close to him, he's just ready to explode on you. And it's just such a risky endeavor getting that close.